Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Shilpa. Today I'm dealing the topic benefits of early dinner. So why I have chosen this topic because it is very basic in Ayurvedic information. Oh, hope all you will have the dinner by at what time you all will have your dinner, sir? Not here. Here everyone will have an early dinner. Not here in home. As your regular parent, at what time you will have your dinner? Okay, and you, sir? Sir. That's a good. And you? Dinner. Okay, all will have a dinner in late only. So, for you, this topic will be a benefit only. So, we will move to the topic. In Ayurveda, we will give equal importance to food. Like that also will be helpful for maintaining our health. So, early dinner before sunset, we can consider it as 6 to 8 p.m. as a rough consideration only. Like we can have a break, like dinner before the sunset. Now it is not possible. Everyone is going office and everywhere. So it will be like 6 to 8 p.m. We can consider it in a normal way. What does Ayurveda say about the dinner? For maintaining the health, we need a good routine and the habits. In that, a key factor is consumption of the timely consumption of the food. The meals which we have to consume after considering the Prakriti and the doshas. We all have different kinds of dosha constitution. We have to consider that and the season. Like rainy season, different food will be there. In the summer season, it will be different. So that we have to consider that season also and the location where we are situated. Some will be from India only, some will be from abroad and outside. That will also depend upon these meal consumption. And the main course of the food, which will be mainly the half of our stomach should be filled with the solid foods. And the 1/4 should be filled with the liquid. And remaining 1/4 should be empty. Then only the proper digestion will be happening. So we have to have the food which only half of the quantity, like half of the stomach. Other part is liquid and half 1/4 we have to keep it as empty itself. And every day we will have a morning meal, right? The dinner should be lesser than the morning meal. It should not be heavier for morning meal. After consuming the morning meal, the dinner meal should be lighter and easier for the digestion. An Ayurvedic perspective of dinner timing. The body natural rhythms align with the cycles of the sun. That's why we have to have an early dinner. The sunset will be happening in the evening, right? So the digestive fire also go down slowly with the sunset. So we have to have an early dinner. The evening sunsets, the body's digestive fire, that is we call it as Agni. In Ayurveda, we call it as Agni, which will be begins to wane. So it will so difficult to get digested. The body will have so much of load to get digested. So before that only, we have to have our dinner. Eating early dinner, when the digestive fire is still so stronger, there will be a better digestion and the absorption of the nutrients will take place. Otherwise, there will be a chance of getting indigestion. So many will have indigestion, bloating, and burps. Everything you will be having because of the improper timings of the dinner. How does the early dinner time affects the Vata, Pitta, and Kapha doshas? First, we will move on to what is Vata, Pitta, and Kapha dosha. Vata, Pitta, and Kapha are the basic principles of the fundamental principles of Ayurveda or the energies. In Vata, we usually it will responsible for the movement, like as a pedestal movement or like that. The Vata will be helping, and in Vata people mainly thin and their digestion will be irregular and the irregular appetite also they will have. So Vata people have to have a dinner early before the bed, like preventing the gas and the bloating. If you are not having a proper timing for the, if you are not giving a proper timing for the dinner, there will be a chance of getting accumulation of the Vata in your body. That will lead to other complications also. And usually the Vata people should have warm, nourished foods also, like which is soups, rice, dishes, which will be pacifying the Vata dosha. And avoiding the late night helps to stabilize the Vata tendency in irregular digestion. If you are not having a proper quantity of food or the digestible foods, there will be digestion irregularity also will be happening. We will move on to the Pitta dosha, mainly Pitta dosha, which will be helpful for the transformation. And if you are not having a dinner by the time, the dinner time should be like if you're having it too close to your bedtime, then Pitta will make aggravate and there will be acid reflux and the chest burn also. Some of you will feel acidity in the night time, heartburn also will be there. It's all because of the Pitta aggravation. Pitta people, they have to avoid less spicy foods at the dinner time. And lighter food also they have to have it. And if you are having the food by late, there will be a burden for the digestion. Like how we will be as a, if you are in a project or something, if you are doing all the works in the late and at the last time, it will so burden for you to complete it. Like that, our body also, it will so burden to complete our digestion. So it all depends upon these doshas also. Moving to the Kapha dosha, in Kapha people, they have to have the lighter foods because if you are having a so much heavy food, like so many of you will be non-vegetarians, vegetarians like that it will be. If you are having a heavy meals in the late night, that there will be a chance of indigestion also. Taking short walk after the meals, taking short walks after the dinner, which will be helpful for the digestion. Like the Kapha people are more sluggishness and they will be lethargic every time. So if you are doing a small walk after the dinner, which will be helpful for the metabolism and the digestion. Avoiding the heavy oily foods, sweets, which will be reduces the Kapha tendency to get weight gain. If you are not having a proper food or something in the night, there will be a chance of weight gain also. All these are interrelated. So we will move to the importance of benefits of the early dinner, which will enhance the digestion. As I said earlier, it will be, the acne will be so much in the earlier evening. So if you are having a food in the evening, which will be helpful for the breakdown of the food which you are ingested, and there will be a proper nutrient assimilation also will be taking place. Late night dinner strains the digestion. If you are having a late night dinner, which will be so hectic for the body to get digested, and improves the sleep quality. Like heavy late meals disrupt the sleeps by overloading the digestion. Like what will be helpful for the sleep? Like melatonin secretion. Melatonin is the hormone which will be secreted in the earlier evening. So if you are interrupting the melatonin secretion by ingesting the food, then the melatonin secretion won't be happening properly. So that will be so difficult to fall asleep and get in the sleep. If you are having an early dinner, which will be promote a restful and rejuvenating sleep. Balancing the hormones, as I said about the melatonin production is mainly for the sleep. And next to the impact in the insulin. If the fat are so much accumulated in the body, if you are having a late night dinner, there won't be breakdown of the fat. That will be causing insulin production. And early dinner, which supports the hormonal harmony and promotes weight management. So, like as I said, the fat destruction won't be taking place. There won't be any proper metabolism if you are having a late night dinner. So if you are having a early dinner, which will be calorie burning of before the sleep also will be happening. Like metabolism is higher in the morning time and it will be reduced in the night time. So if you are having a proper knowledge about this, so you will be trying to stick on a proper time when you are having a dinner. Enhances the energy level. The energy level, as I said, for the Kapha people, if they are having a heavy meal at the late night, there will be sluggishness and heaviness in the next day morning. So, like that only, if you are not taking a proper meal in the night time, there will be disruption in the energy levels also. You will feel less energetic, lethargic in the next day morning. So, you have to be careful about what you are taking. Reduces the risk of diseases or the metabolic disorders which will be related to your food also. And like heart diseases, diabetes, hypertension, all are related to the metabolism and the digestion. Here, the ideal dinner timings is, as I said first only, 6 to 8 p.m. We can consider it as the ideal time. Aligns the body circadian rhythms and digestive cycle, mainly the kapha, which is dominates in 6 to 10 p.m. By the time, if we are having a lighter dinner, which will be beneficial. For the Pitta, it will be 10 to 2 p.m. For Pitta people, it's more likely to the lunch. Lunch will be the main meal for them. And for the Vata people, it will be 2 to 6 p.m. 2 to 6 p.m. After that, they have to have a lighter and easily digestible food. By eating this moderate foods, which will be, you can maintain the body's natural rhythm and for a good, better sleep, it will be helping. Next, ideal food for early dinner. So here, first we can start with an appetizer. So which will be helping for the improving the digestion and stimulates the hunger, which clears the throat and tongue before the main meal. Focus on the easily digestible options like vegetable stew and the veggies, steamed veggies. Here we are giving the khichdis and millets, which will be lighter for the digestion and it will be easily digestible also. Avoid heavy foods like meat, high glycemic index foods. If you are having that, there will be a chance of insulin short also. Your glycemic index also will go up. Use digestive spices like ginger, cumin, and turmeric in your meals. Should you include in a healthy dinner? Like for Kapha people, I said they have to avoid the heavy foods in the late night. So we can opt the buttermilk rather than the curd, which will be easier for the digestion. If the curd, which will be heavier for the digestion, so you have to avoid the curd in the night time. So foods that aggravates kapha, sweets, curds, and chocolates, all these kind of things, kapha the people has to be avoided. Coming to the Pitta Prakriti people, they also have to have a dinner before 2 to 3 hours before the sleep. So they can include a small quantity of ghee lesser than the lunch time in the dinner also, which will be helpful for the pacifying the Pitta dosha and which will be helps to improve the sleep quantity also. And moving to the Vata dosha, they also can include the ghee in their dinner meals because ghee also having the property of decreasing the Vata dosha. Okay. This is a small session. If you have any questions, you can. Like, first we have to assess your constitution, which Prakriti you are. Like Vata, Pitta, Kapha, three doshas are there. In Vata people, they are mainly thin and they are active and they were having a irregular bowel and appetite. These kind of things will be there. If we are going to the Pitta people, they will be medium build and they will be so intensive focus they were having. And there will be their digestive fire will be so much. Not comparing to the others, they will have hunger. So coming to the Kapha people, their digestion will be lesser and their build will be heavier and they were highly built, stronger than the others. But they were like so much into the lethargic state. No, but nobody should skip the dinner because there will be aggravation of Vata will be taking place. If you are having a dinner, have it earlier. Don't skip the meals. Like if you are skipping the dinner, there will be aggravation of Vata will be taking place. That will also lead to other diseases also. Same with breakfast also. Don't first we will prefer 3 meals. Usually the 2 meals we will be advising, but 3 meals you have to have. First, the breakfast is like breaking the fasting. Like dinner you will have in the morning, you have to have something. Otherwise, there will be a chance of getting what aggravation there is. Fruit, usually the fruit which will be heavier for the digestion. If you're having a fruits early, in the morning itself, it will so difficult for our body to get digested. So usually we will prefer cooked foods in the morning. So after an hour, you can take the fruits. That will be easier for the digestion. Your digestive system, which will be get to use to that, then you can take the fruits. It will get easily digested. Yeah, but Ayurveda prefer morely to the cooked foods. That's it's no. It's easier to make. Yeah, it's easier to make. But considering your dosha, if you're more to a Vata Prakriti person, so if you're taking the smoothies, then later on there will be aggravation of the doshas also. So if you have to have something, so first have the cooked meals, then go on to the fruits or smoothies. Yeah. Any question? Yeah, boiled egg also you can. Not only boiled egg, something should be there, which usually we will prefer some fermented foods, which will be helpful for the digestion, further digestion also. That I want like here we will give dosa, idli like that. So which will be fermented and helping for the digestion. As a probiotic, it will be helping. Usually that will be there. As not fermented, you can have lighter foods like rava, ragi, upma, like that you can have it.
Of personal, there are,
Yeah.
so by doing that, so these are some changes, new changes that we want. So do you think that's the right way or you have a proper check? From
Like there should be a proper check when you're going self-analyzing. You should not be knowing which dosha is your predominance. In every, like if you're going to some PPTs or slides, then you will get different analysis techniques and different analysis points. So if you are considering one, so you will feel like, okay, I'm Vata Pitta Prakriti. If you're going to the next slide, you will feel, okay, I'm not Vata Pitta, I'm more predominant of Pitta Kapha. So there will be in that, if you're considering it as Vata Pitta Prakriti also, sometimes you will be more dominant with Pitta. So then also your body constitution will change. The Vata Pitta person and Pitta Vata person both are different. So if you're mistakenly considering Vata Pitta Prakriti is yours, but you are actually Pitta Vata Prakriti, then also there will be a chance of getting different diseases also.
So now,
Yeah, you should.
what if they say that is the male?
Yeah, by the Nadi Pariksha, they can assess which Prakriti you are. It's
Let's say, so, I don't know that this that is the characters also. So, okay, or that becomes personal.
yes.
So, my question is about the personality, whether the second the character.
Characteristics is mainly for the Vikriti. If you are correcting your doshas, then your character won't be like commonly goes for changing. Like it is your inbuilt character that will be there, but you can recover that from a level.
Balancing.
Yes.
Our change, our personality character. But if it is aggregated, we can.
Yeah, you can control it by balancing the doshas.
So there are 6 types.
Yeah.
6 types.
Yeah. Vata Pitta.
Say,
All you understood that, okay? Thank
Yeah.